So delay between time. Okay, and okay, we are live. How can I see the? I definitely need my glasses for this. Okay, there we go. Let me. Let's see. Okay, now we're live again. Um, there's also a mic here. Let me. I'm gonna. Oh, hey everyone. This is a. This is my first live stream I'm doing from my phone, and I apologize for my for my appearance. It's 12:30 in the morning. I'm testing out a new ring light. Well, not really a ring light. It's a 9-inch Vivitar light that I'm using right now. I don't know if you can see it from the reflection on my glasses, but I've got it on my bed stand right here, and in the background is another ring light that sometimes I occasionally use, and I've also got my TV going on right now. And um, this stream, I'll be doing this for about an hour. Just anyone that's going to pop in that wants to ask me questions now during the live chat, or any questions in the comments, I will gladly try to answer to the best of my abilities. But for now, let's just try to see if I can talk about myself a little bit. Get rid of this here, and increases the brightness. I don't want to show my teeth too much. I need to get those written. Do they? Yeah, yeah, they don't. Yeah, look bad. Okay, so so I'm just testing out the features. So I got on red, yellow. Maybe I might do this. Uh, you know what? It's an orange, so I might just do it like this. I'll just turn up the brightness. Okay, max. So this is new to me. Okay, mm, I'll be honest. I don't do these a whole lot, so I apologize for not saying anything right away. Sorry about that. I lost connection. I'm going through a bit of a rainstorm at the moment. Right where I live, where I'm at right now, I'm at risk for my house potentially getting flooded. But I don't think it's going to get anything serious. So I just want I do want to apologize because I may lose connection from time to time. I probably should have just. I'm going to see if I can try to keep this stream going for as much as possible, but if I can't and I keep getting, I greatly apologize for that. So, the first thing is about me. My real name is Alex Harper. I There's nothing really extraordinary about me. There's like imagine the most extraordinary people that you see, whether it's fiction or in real life, like an actor or somebody like that. I'm not the most interesting person. I just adjusting my just taking a look at an alarm I have. There's nothing special about me. Like I'm a high functioning autistic guy who was very shy growing up, never socialized with anyone. I still have trouble talking to people to this day and reading certain social cues and even taking jokes too seriously when I should just be laughing it off. Um, but yeah, I'm not really sociable. I'm not really good with this kind of thing, but I'm making myself do this so I can be more interactive with all of my not just my subscribers out there, but for anyone who enjoys my videos. And I just want to be Like, I'm just gonna be upfront about who I am. I'm I'm 26 years old. I don't really have a career at the moment. I don't have a job, and I've been doing YouTube's videos since July of last year. And I made myself a promise: if I can't get up to 1,000 subscribers and enough watch time hours, then I'm going to put my channel on hold for a great amount of time, meaning I won't upload anything else there anymore. I'm also on TikTok as well. It's also LGamer47. So I'll probably still post occasional videos here and there on that platform as still here, unless it hasn't been banned yet by Congress or whatever. But yeah, if I don't get up to the 1,000 subs and have enough watch time hours by July of this year, I'm just going to take a bit of a break when it comes to trying to upload videos, because I'll be honest with you. Even though I've been doing this for several months, I still haven't really saved up enough money to buy my own computer and whatnot. And again, I don't have a job at the moment, so I'm trying to currently find one. And so I'm working with what I got. I'm using a computer that's like 10 years old. It's slow as molasses, and I'm trying my best to edit stuff using CapCut and uploading on YouTube and learning a few tips and tricks when it comes to making thumbnails, the right title, and delivering what you, the audience, want to see. And I'll be honest with you, I thought I would learn some stuff, but I am not doing very well. I've tried doing shorts on my own. They only get like tens of clicks and views, but you gotta live and learn. You just can't be like cynical about it. You just can't be upset about this kind of stuff. It just takes time. And I've never really aspired to be a YouTuber at all. It never really crossed my mind. But when I saw like how much these creators on here are doing, like Mr. Beast, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, I apologize for that, and just a whole plethora of all these other people, I'm just like, I want to get in on that. Like, and I really don't know what to do with my channel, honestly. It says AlGamer47, and the reason why it's called that is because AL, I love video games, and the number 47 wasn't just some random number. It's because I actually is one he's it's one of my favorite characters. His name's Agent 47 from the Hitman series, and for anyone that doesn't really know who he is, he's a bald-headed clone assassin who works with a group called the ICA in the video game series Hitman, and that's where the number came from. Like, I'm and we all know where like the name Mr. like where Mr. Beast got from because of an Xbox 360 account. Well, initially it was Mr. Beast, so I wasn't sure what kind of name I wanted to do, so I just went with AlGamer47. I mean, maybe I might change my name at some point in the future, or I might just try to create another channel entirely. Maybe I might just do a channel entirely of live streams, like at midnight to 1:30 a.m. because I just see so many great content creators. Like the top 100 is they have original content. They come up with original stuff that no one else thinks about. I mean, especially Mr. Beast. Look at him. He's got like a billion subscribers. He's only like 13 or 15 million away from beating T Series. Go subscribe to him, or go subscribe to T Series. Whatever floats your boat. Um, and then he also has all these videos that he doesn't really post a lot, but he gets 100 million views plus. And granted, he does have like a crew that helps him out, like, and all kinds of stuff that does cost him a lot. But he's grown to a big brand. Like 10, 11 years ago, he was one of the fewest YouTubers who got their start by making commentary on the Call of Duty videos. And eventually, most YouTubers, famous ones, did start out doing that kind of stuff, and then just drifted on to doing other things. I'm not really sure how big this channel's going to get. Um, I mean, I mean, I do have like a certain set of goals. Like, I want to aim to get up to 100K subscribers. then a million subscribers. And then if I'm able to somehow get up to like 10 million subscribers, then that'd just be a big dream. If I somehow get like up to 100 million plus subscribers, like I'll just be blown away because sorry about that. I'm just I'm just trying to be honest about myself as much as possible. I've never really had a successful life. But I'm also not special either. I'm just I'm just kind of a normal nobody at the moment. I don't know if anyone's ever really going to see this after this live stream has ended because right now I have about 570 no, 557 subscribers right now. And the reason why I was able to accumulate so much is because I posted a video of me reacting to Zach Choi, who does all those ASMR food cooking videos. Well, one of the videos I posted was of me reacting to him making like an Oreo like cake, like life size, like this big. And at towards the last few seconds of it, I was like, is that a deep fried Oreo? And but I sped up the video of my part for just an extra like point like 1.25, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but that got almost 100K views on a short. I was like, holy moly. I can't believe I got this many views in this short time. And that's where a majority of my audience has come from and aligns with their interests. They just move on to somebody else. I mean, my personal message is this. If I don't provide you enough good enough content, whoever you are, and you decide to just unsubscribe and go to somebody else, I'm okay with that because I just want to try to be the best as I can be and just be honest about myself. Like, I don't want to have some sort of fake personality online. And maybe some people who have that are successful by having a not so real personality online, if that makes any kind of sense. But I just want to be myself, like I just want to try to make not just video game content, but I also want to try to make other kind of content. Like I know people say you need to stick to a certain niche, in certain categories. And I just keep wondering what category can I do? And it's video games. So now the question is, if I want to do a video game category, like what's really like what can I do that's original that sets me apart from anybody else? The question is, I don't know that, but I want to give you, all of you out there, original good content. Nothing like I don't want to just repeat what somebody else did. I need to think outside the box and provide you with entertainment that's not only funny and that you like it, but you'll also want to come back and see more of it. And I really don't know what to do. Like again, maybe I might start a channel where I just do these 1 hour live streams, and who knows what the future has in store. But for anyone that does watch this, the replay live stream, I just want to say thank you so much for anyone that is watching us right now when it's not live streaming at the moment. I cannot express my gratitude, and it's a bit hard for me to express my emotions and express the facial cues, but I legitimately am thankful for anyone who just watches my videos. Like, at this point, you'd think I would have figured it after 6 months in, I figured out what to do, but honestly, I'm just having a mindset of don't do this for money, just have fun with it. And that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I won't right now currently I don't think I'll be able to do right now. I want to try to do this full time since I really don't have a whole lot of time at the moment, but I was hoping to do a live stream where some people could jump in and they could ask me questions and all kinds of things like, and plus I want to know how is how is all of your guys and gals uh days going? Like, how's your day been? Have you been feeling depressed? Because if you've been feeling depressed, then trust me, I know what the feeling is. Sometimes your alarm goes off on your phone and you wake up in your bed and and then later on in the day, it just gets hard, you know? Like, by the time you wake up, it's already like noon, 1 p.m., or 2 p.m. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's just so insane how much time has just gotten by so quickly. Like, just 7 years ago, I remember graduating from high school and thinking, okay, I'm gonna go straight to college. I'm gonna get a degree in working with video games, artwork, graphic design, something with video games. Well, unfortunately, things just don't always work out the way you want to, especially if you can't make the choice for yourself. I don't know if I'm using the right term, but the point is that if you want to make things happen, you got to make it happen yourself. Like, nobody's gonna do it for you and tell you, "Hey, go do this, go do that." No, you have to. You just got to do it. You got to do it on your own because honestly, nobody's making you do this or that. It's just ultimately you in the end. It's just ultimately you in the end that makes these choices. And I'll be honest, I haven't been really doing very well with my health for the last several years as well. I mean, maybe I look okay to all of you, but I I haven't really had the best of health. Meaning, and one other thing that I don't know if I've mentioned this before in a previous video that I've done already, but I'm also type 1 diabetic. And to say more clearly, a type 1 diabetic. Now, what that means is that your pancreas, which is an organ that produces insulin that helps break down the food in your body and converts it into energy, well, I'm not exactly sure what causes type 1 diabetes. Maybe it could be from like an autoimmune disease you get earlier in life and that affects your pancreas, or it's just bad eating habits, or genetics. It could be a combination of everything. But um, when it no longer can produce insulin, all the carbs, the sugar, the fats, and everything, they will go into your kidneys and it'll cause your blood sugar to get high. And when it gets high, your body will have a thing called ketones in your bladder, which is not a very good thing. And if you don't get rid of it, eventually you'll end up going into DKA, which is diabetic ketoacidosis, which means it's pretty much acid poison in your, not just in your kidneys, but your lower back will get hot. You'll feel dehydrated. Your tongue will be white. You feel like, oh, blah, and then eventually you start puking up any kind of food or liquid you had during the day. And then it doesn't end there. Once you have puked out everything that you've had, you'll start dry heaving. Like, you want something to come out of your body so badly to get rid of that feeling in your lower back and then also your stomach. And sorry about that. I just have an alarm on one of my other phones. I'm just checking real quickly. Sorry about that. Um, but yeah, having type 1 diabetes is no fun. 2008. And at first, I didn't really think about my future when I had this disease. Um, I really didn't think about the long term effects because at the time in 2008, I was just ignorant as a kid. I didn't really think about like my future or a whole lot of stuff, and maybe it was the autistic part of me or something, I don't know, but I didn't But once I got out of the hospital, I just went about my day, just checked my sugar with a meter, and then getting insulin from my parents, who had to back then use a syringe needle and a vial to pretty much do all my medicine. But then by the time I got to high school, particularly my second, third year, it really hit me like, oh shit. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to curse like that. It's a live stream. I want to keep this like friendly as possible. So that's the only time you're going to hear me curse on a live stream. So what I was saying, when I got to high school, I like in my second and third years, I said it just occurred to me like after high school, I'm going to be on my own with type 1 diabetes, and it it terrified me because again, at that point, I finally realized that this is ultimately like I know I was told by the doctors that this is going to stick with me forever, and I never really thought about that until the second third year of high school. Like, oh, holy shoot, like this is forever. Like, I was hoping that there'd be a cure by now, but no. And I will tell you, like, I used to do so well with my type 1 diabetes. Like, they told me what I had to do and everything, and my parents, they did the best they could. Then eventually, I got introduced to insulin pens, and I started doing injections on my own, and I did pretty well with it. And somewhere along the lines, I just got too afraid to dial up medicine or no, that's not true. I mean, there became a point where I just got tired of having the same routine every day of waking up, checking my sugar for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and etc. It just wears on you, like especially for someone like as someone with high functioning autism and type 1 diabetes. I mean, it's not a great combination, I can tell you that. It's not. Um, and I've also got history of depression that runs on both my mom and dad's side. So for the last few years, I've been I've been having certain depressed moments. There's there's been a couple nights where, like right around now, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, where I just can't sleep. Like I used to sleep like a baby, but now I just have a hard time. Sometimes I've stayed up until like 4 or 5 in the morning and then just wake up 2 hours later, and I know it's not good for my health. And let me get a bit closer. I'm just gonna be real. It just Depression is no joke, and I've never been a big fan of change. Ever since 2015, there's been a lot of stuff that's happened into my life, big changes that I've never fully learned how to deal with, and I just let it get to me, and eventually, I think I like broke down at some point, maybe a couple years ago or a year ago, and let me tell you, you know, with autism, you like having a routine. You just can't like certain things. Like for me, I've never eaten a vegetable since I was an infant. All it's been is pizza, French fries, chicken nuggets, like you name it. But for the last couple of years or so, I've been slowly trying to introduce things into my diet and try to be a better person for my health. But not just for me, but for the people I care about too, because, and I apologize, I'm not making myself cry or just trying to get or try to do this for views or subscribers. I'm just being real with y'all. It's just there's some days where I hate having a routine. Like all my life growing up as a kid, I had to have a routine and I didn't mind it. And maybe there's some regrets I have in life from not doing extracurricular activities or just try to make a lot of friends in school. Just try to stand out because I was always shy and and for most of my life I hated having autism. I I did when I got older into late middle school. Like I've learned that you just need to accept who you are, what you like. Just accept who you are. Like I'm slowly learning to. And there goes the wind. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can hear the wind blowing outside my window. And luckily and I think the rain has died down a bit, but but what I'm saying is that you shouldn't give up on who you are and you should always strive to achieve your dream. Like whatever you like, go for it. There's no shame in doing that. Like I always thought I would do video games, like work at some big video game studio, but I keep hearing all these stories for the last several years about these layoffs, the toxicity, and then it just really threw me for a curve because I never knew about this stuff, honestly. And towards the end of high school, I started thinking, do I really want to do video games? Because all my life I loved playing video games and I thought that's something I wanted to do. But I mean, I'm 26 years old for Pete's sake. I should have a job by now, an established career, but I just don't. And I'll admit and again, there are just certain things that have gotten me depressed. Mostly neglecting my health, with particularly type 1 diabetes. Um, there's I'll admit there's just certain moments in my life where I'm just like, maybe I should just give up. Like every time I try to do something, I keep failing over and over, and I never succeed. And I know they say that you need to have failure to learn from it. Well, it just seems like I never learn from it. And I'm not trying to get you to pity me or feel sorry for me. I don't want to seem like a self-absorbed person. I'm not. Heck, if there was a person that needed money and I had it, I would happily give it to them with no hesitation. Like if a family needed like money to buy food and I had the money, I go ahead and just give it to them. No problem. And I don't know where this is going to go with this YouTube career or my life really, because I guess the part of me just I just want to find something in life that makes me happy. Something that not only makes me happy, but I can leave a big positive impact on the world. And yeah, there's probably some people who are going to hate me for whatever I do, but I'm okay because that's just part of life. Like as long as I can make a majority impact on people in a good way, then that's enough for me. The question is, what do I want to do with my life? Like I've always wondered that. Like I just want to find something that will keep me happy for the rest of my life. Whatever career it is, I just want to stick with it, be happy with it, and not have any second doubts and be like, maybe I should have just done this or that. No, I just want to figure out what it is. So I'm just trying. So I've been trying YouTube. I've been trying to draw some artwork. Just trying to find stuff, anything else besides video games that interests me. And I apologize for getting emotional there for a moment. I You probably just don't want to see me like just a big mess. Um, um, but yeah, I'm just a big old autistic diabetic mess. but but what keeps me going is my family, some friends I've made online. Just always think of something to keep going. Like, never get to a dark place where you want to hurt yourself or others. Don't ever get to that point. And I'm at a loss for words. Maybe I'm just running out of things to say for this live stream. I know I want to keep it going for an hour, but I think because I'm running out of stuff to say, I might just end here. Well, I just want to say, for anyone that's watching this live replay of this video, just thank you for like watching it, and for anyone that happens to pop in. If so far nobody's really popped into this live stream, but you know what? That's okay. Like, I'm not that big of like. I don't want to sound passive aggressive because I thought I almost sounded like it just now, but nobody's really jumped in at this point, and nobody's probably ever going to see this video. And if they do, I'll probably have gotten big, or maybe it'll just come across your recommendation feed at some point. So, yeah, I'm going to try to keep this going as much as possible. And for anyone, again, that's watching this on the replay or even live right now, I just want to say, if you're having a bad day, just know that you're not alone. There's others out there that understand what you're going through. Even if you think that they may not understand what it is, we do. We understand what it's like to be depressed, sad, and just to feel hopelessness. And you know what? Maybe I might do stuff like this again on a new channel where it's just live streams only, or I may just do it like a live stream every couple of months. You know, I mean, who knows? And for anyone that wants to follow me, whether it's for my gameplay videos or just for me, or just to watch me and my stupid personality or something, then give the then then subscribe. Um, you can leave a like on the video if you want to, but mostly a subscription is appreciated. Even if you don't want to pop in for every video I do, just you subscribing to me is more than enough. And if you do, I'm very thankful. And even if you don't like or subscribe my videos or the live streams, just you watching these for however long you want to stick around for me, it's still greatly appreciated, and I'm thankful for that. All right, more time. Okay, there we go. I'm live again. So what I said during the interruption is that this is OutGamer47, and I hope all of you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or night. If you're not, I'm sending you a lot of hugs. And, well, I'll see you when I see you. Later. I just now figured out how to stop the stream.